alternate 1, higher 2, lean back a little bit 3, yep, 4, there it is, 5, and then backward circles, backward, yep, okay. Ready, go, backwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then forwards, yep, you got it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, and then we do the same thing on the left leg, and now we're not going to do it right now, but that's the idea. So we go lifts, backwards, forwards, and then we're going to do both legs. So we would do that, and we would go left leg, and now we're going to do both legs. Okay, so ready? 5, 6, 7. Yeah, can you just no? We're going to do the same sequence. Okay, so I do the same sequence in the hurdler position. Okay, so up, back, forwards. 5 each. Ready? 5, 6, 7. Up on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Backwards. 5, 6, 7. Around. Yeah, just this way. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and forwards. 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, or Tom. Yeah. Lay back though, lay down. Yep, all the way. So, in order to stretch that hip flexor, okay, I have to lay down after they do the hurdler ones because you're gonna feel it. Some kids' knees will be up like this because their hip is so tight. Okay, so really, if that is one of your athletes, that means that they're probably not getting that back leg up in the hurdlers and they need to do this stretch. Okay, for now we normally do 10. So 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now we're gonna go back to straddle. So that's like the normal basic one that you can add in right away. Okay, to just get through things quickly. But now we're going to start getting into the variety of things. Okay, so now we're going to do a straddle, hands in front. You're going to alternate your legs like this. Okay, we'll just do 5. Remember we do 10. So here we go. Ready? 5, 6, 7. Alternate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so alternating both legs. Okay, so it's kind of like a teeter-totter type situation. All right. From there, we're going to go to butterfly. They're going to love this. Love when you tell them to do the butterfly because it stretches their hips out. Yep, you okay? Yeah. Yep. Okay, so we're going to put our arms in a T. Okay, we're going to lift our feet to our face. So this one's called butterfly lift. This helps them roll their hips. Let's just do 5. We normally do 10. 5, 6, 7. Lifting 1, 2, 5, 3. Come on, get them up. 4, 5. Yep. And now the idea of this, y'all, just so we can show you real quick what we're doing. When they do this, the feet kind of go to the face. Okay, so it's all the way up and their feet need to be pressed in all the way together. If their toes start rolling like this, again, that's the hip flexors and it needs to be more stretchy focused. Okay, a lot of jumps does come to the flexibility as well. So having the splits and doing those things are going to create better jumps. Okay, now we're going to do these are called firecrackers. This is a good one for speed. So I'm going to do this one just to show y'all. This is sometimes harder to explain. But we start feet elevated off the ground. We go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, hit 2, back 3. And we do them fast, okay? And it's just opening to that T and then pulling it back in, okay? And these together. So everything that I do, I hit on even count. So 1, hit 2, and 3. These are firecrackers. We do them as a team. And then the reason we do evens is because it trains them to actually hit on each of what we actually do. Okay, so all the jump drills that we do hit on 2 quarters of drills. Okay, so that one's about speed. And then we do, okay, so come over here. Give yourself a little bit of room. We need to lay down. Yeah. Yeah, and then you give yourself enough room to lay down. Okay. All right, and then obviously this is the old school hollow body snap to toe touch back down. Okay, so hit on 2. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 hit 2 back 3, and then I just hold the 8 count. Or if you have a senior team, you can go 2 and 6. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 hit 2, 3, 5 hit 6, 7. Okay, does that make sense? So they can double it up within that 8 count. Little ones, I let them just do 1 and then lay back down and then count it out. And then obviously as they get better, they can go to the hollow shape. But for me, I find that they're most successful when they just lay all all the way back down and just practice snapping into that position. Let's do one more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 hit 2, 3, 5 and 6, 7. Good, yep. All right, we're gonna do the same thing with the pike. Okay, so same drill, but with pike this time, so it'll be up. Are we ready? Yeah. Yep. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 hit 2, 3, 5 hit 6, 7.
Sorry,
It's okay. It's all right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 hit 2, 3, 5 hit 6, 7. Good. Okay, now, all right, we are going to lay on your back. Okay. Now, depending on whatever approach you guys do with your gym, cone, flat cone, whatever, high V, okay, I make them do the jump on the ground. Okay, so we're gonna go, what do you do? Yeah, come, 2, 3, hit 4, back 5. So you're gonna do the same thing and then get up in your toe touch and then back to plank, okay? So 5, 6, 7, 8, up, 1, 2, 3, hit 4, down, 5. Okay, and then clean arms. Yep, so literally they just do the exact jump that they're supposed to do in the air on the ground. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, hold on. 1, 2, 3, hit 4, 5. Yep, it's good. One more. Ready? 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Okay, does everybody see that? So anything that y'all do in the air basically translates to the floor. All right, we're gonna go back to a straddle. Okay. All right, this one is just practicing the toe touch shape, okay? So we're gonna hit the toe touch shape. I make them start with 30-second holds, and then we up it to 1 minute. But normally the first couple weeks we just do 30 seconds. So hit your T, then you're gonna pull your feet up, knees touch your elbows, and just hit the toe touch shape. Just hold it up. Oh, you have to hold it there. It's okay. Go ahead.
We'll try to stay there.
I know, it's okay. You want me to do it? Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm old, but I do it a lot. But anyways, we hold the toe touch shape. We're here for 1 minute. Okay. Just set a timer on Siri. They need to be able to hold this shape. If they cannot hold this shape, they are not going to be able to get a toe touch position in the air. Their elbows are on their knees, shoulders down, toes above the ear. That's what we talked about. Okay. So everyone should be able to just hold that. And then as they do that more, you'll see their legs will be shaking and stuff. They'll start to get better. You just got to teach them that crunch, okay? So really teach them how to crunch their bellies in, keeping their chest locked in, and really just focusing on the legs and lifting, okay? All right, we're going to go back to straddle. Kind of like what you just did with your lifts, but you're going to put your cone in it. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, hit 4, back down on 5.
Like
your
back
straddle.
up.
Yeah, just back to T. Okay, so you're right. All right, ready? 5, 6, 7. Going 1, 2, 3, hit 4, down 5. Okay, yep, back to 5. Okay, so 3 up, 4 down, 5. All right, so let's watch that one again. 5, 6, 7, 8 up. 1, 2, 3, hit 4, down 5. Good. And then just watching the level of the T in the chest when it comes back down. Okay, so this is another one that just practices that lift. They're gonna feel it right here in the top of their quads, and it's just pulling on it to really emphasize like that snap motion and like all of that in the jump, okay? So that's another one that I really like. All right, let's do. Okay, so now, okay, this is another good one that I really like. Okay, come over here more. Okay, sit in a hike. Okay, you're gonna take your hands, you're gonna go behind my knees. Yep. All right, now lift your leg up and try to take my hand. Yep.
Both of them at the same time?
No, one. Yep. Yep. Ready, go. Yep. Let's go. So this is another one, okay, that you can work on. Is it hard? Yeah. Okay, one more. Okay, you can do it straddle and pike. So try to do pike now. Yep. Ready, go. Yep. Sorry. Good. Yep. Okay, so that you can do it both, and just having the coach stand behind it really works this top part on getting stronger, and just, adding that in. Sometimes you can partner them up, like kids do it together as a partner one, and it will help as well. All right, next up, okay, so let's do, okay, so we're going to go on one knee. Okay. Normally I'll just have them hit like candlesticks in front, and then we're just gonna do 5 for now. Normally we do 10, but 5 lifts forwards. Yep.
It's only 100 inches.
Yep. Okay, so this one again for hurdlers and pikes, this is a good one. And just really teach them how to like squeeze their body too while they're lifting their legs. Okay, so all these ground drills that can translate into the air. All right, next up, let's do a candlestick. Okay, so like a candlestick roll. Oh, yeah. Let's turn to the side so they can really see this one. Be careful with this cord. Okay, so she's going to go up into a candlestick. Okay, so you can hold your, yep. Okay, she's going to tap her toes and come back up to candlestick. Let's just do it like 3 times. Okay, so drop your toes to the floor. Yep, back up. Toes to the floor. Back up, try to touch the floor. Yeah, there you go. Good. So everybody see that one? That's a really good one on teaching them how to roll their hips. Okay, how to drop back and then get back to that hollow shape. All right, just like the landing. So candlestick drill is another great one. You can also do it when you add a jump into it. So let's do this once. So you're gonna go jump, roll back, candlestick toe touch, like say, yes, okay. But then, hey, listen, when you stand back up, you're gonna jump into a toe touch out of the candlestick. Okay, so you're gonna jump, candlestick roll, tap your toes, stand back up, jump to a toe touch. So this is a good one to help explosion. You can do it with a regular candlestick, or you can do it with the toe touch candlestick. You gotta be careful. You got it? I know. Alright, so she's gonna jump, candlestick back, toes up, drop, and hit. Boom. Right there. Okay? So getting up from the ground here and exploding up to the toe touch to get to that highest point and to work explosion, this is a great drill for. And they can do it with a regular candlestick too, but I always do the drill first so that when they stand back up, they kind of engage and enforce the drill that they just did into the jump. Okay, so that's kind of how I like to teach it that way. But you can do it with the regular candlestick with the little ones too. And then they can also go just from this down position. So just squat down low, just hit your stack. Yeah. And then you're just going to swing from there to a toe touch, okay? Hip on 1. 5, 6, 7, dip. 1, hit 2, 3. Yeah, and back up. Okay? Does that make sense? So going from that low squat position teaches them how to jump to the highest point and then hitting that toe touch, okay? So that's another good drill for that. All right, and then, lots of drills. Okay, this is another one I like to do on the wall. Okay, come over here. You're gonna hit a straddle on the wall, so like put your bottom on it. Yeah, put your feet up at the height on the wall. You're as close as you can. This way, just to have some real hit me. Straddle. Okay. Alright, straddle. Yep. Okay, arms up. You're going to touch the wall 10. Normally I do 10 times. Let's do it 5 times. So just reach and touch the wall. Yep. And back down. Reach and touch. This is another one, okay, that really helps with the core and learning how to crunch that body in. So straddle, reach and touch the wall, okay? Ready to feel it? Yeah, okay. Another one, I won't make her do it right now, but another one that you can do when they're in that position in that pike, just have them opening and closing. Open, close. And that will work on the speed of the toe touch too, okay? If you have an athlete that has a trouble getting their feet down, make them do open closes on the wall, or they can just do them laying down. Straddle back in, straddle back in, straddle back in, okay? Just to work on speed. Okay? So any questions yet? Sorry, trying to go fast because there's just a lot. Okay. All right, next up, let's do, okay, so you're going to come back down onto one knee again. Okay, this is another one. I have them go and then try to turn their foot out. Okay? So you can lift to the side. Yep. Toes go to the back wall. Okay? Yep, good. front kick. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. You want to make sure they're really engaged. Okay. People teach a lot of different ways, but I teach like a more hollow reach into that kick, okay, because this is the actual natural position when they're going to hit the top of the hurdler versus staying very open and kicking that leg straight like this, okay, so they have to kind of turn in for that leg to actually come to the top, okay. Now we're going to do it again here, but you're kicking in between, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, so it's not our preference where you like your arms and your approach and your jumps, but those are two that I kind of do for hurdlers and heights. Okay, now we're going backwards kick. Yep, good, you're back there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all want to see that one from the side? Sorry, again. 5, 6, 7, 8, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I feel a lot of times people forget to work on the back leg in the hurdlers, okay, so adding this has helped my kids kind of understand how to drive that back leg backwards, okay? All right. That's what I think, yep.
Like it's almost like a split.
I make them hold it too.
Like a split jump.
So, we'll hold this. We'll hold this for 30 seconds if that's the case, okay? So like, and they'll feel it, like it starts to burn really bad after like 10 seconds. Okay, so it could just be they're weak in that muscle right there. So just make them hold that position. So we would do the kicks and I'm like, all right, everybody hold 15, 14, right? Count it down and that way everybody can get stronger in that. Yep.
How do you verbalize that? So for us, we always say like keep the air, keep the chair.
Mm-hmm.
But we notice that they like keep their knees together. And we're like, no,
this.
they gotta like kick back and then they do that and their legs straight and just
Try these with the kickbacks because they really do kind of like open up that logic of like opening, but also the floor hurdling drills because they're not sitting like this.
right.
Do you know what I mean? So really teaching them how to push this hip back as far as they can and add it into your stretches. So like just like you stretch your straddles, they need to do the same stretches on this leg and backwards. Okay, so that way because that's probably a part of it too, they might not have the flexibility. Like this might be as far as it can go. Do you know what I'm saying? So the more that you guys stretch it, like it's gonna start to get there, okay? Also the trampoline and jumps is your biggest friend. So if you have a trampoline at your gym, tumble track, whatever, you will notice this tremendously if you guys went home and you said, hey, go on the trampoline, I want you to do 5 toe touches in a row. I almost can guarantee you they're not going to be successful first try because they're going to sit there and try to go right away instead of hitting the jump at the highest point, waiting, coming back and hitting it at the highest point and coming back down. So a lot of times it's just the kids don't understand their awareness of where they are and the timing of the skill. So like for my kids, we start off with 10 jumps on the trampoline every practice and then I move it to 25 in a row. And they have to do it with the swing, hit at the top of the jump, come back down, and bound into it. So a lot of it's like the rebounding and the timing. So definitely use the trampoline. If they don't have it with the toe touches, you gotta do the T-jumps. They gotta do it on the trampoline with T-jumps so that they understand like that lift and hit, come down. Lift, hit, come down, right? So definitely use the trampoline. Okay, next up. So we did those kicks. We're going to do stationary kicks now. So those are jumping kicks. Now we're going to do stationary. So she's going to hit a T. Okay, so we're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 snap, 2 down, 3. Okay, to the side. Yeah, go behind. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, hit 2. So don't do that. So how you did this, you're just going to lift it from here. Okay? So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Good. Now T down a little bit. Yep. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. Okay, so this is about speed again. Okay, get it up, get it down. Okay, so they don't have any jump, they have nothing except the leg strength to get it up. Okay, one more. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. Good. And then same forwards. So front kick. Yeah, that's fine. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. Good. Okay, so stationary is a lot harder than jumping kicks. Okay, so they have to be able to show that control in both skills before we even jump. Normally, I don't even jump toe touches for like 2 months into practice. Yeah, we're keep it forwards, swing, kick, okay, back down, okay, and it's all about opening the hips up, squeezing the upper body. The upper body does not move, okay, so that's the biggest thing is finding that control. I'm going to be honest, if they can't squeeze their upper body and get their arm placement right in the drills, they're not going to be right when you start doing all their jumps. They're going to be up, okay, so you've got to really enforce the arm control just as much as you're working the legs, okay? All right, moving on. Very good. Stationary. Okay, the next thing I do is I go over the approach. I drill this every single practice, you guys, for probably like 5 months. I don't deviate from it. It's every day. And my kids know it. They know the expectation of it now, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to home, right? Okay, we're going to do it 3 times. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, clean on 5. 1, 2, 3, clean 5. 1, 2, 3, clean 5. There you go. 1, 2, down 3, clean on 5. 1, 2, down 3, clean 5. 1, 2, down 3, clean 5. And do a T. Twist arms. 3 times. Okay? Then you go T jump off the ground. 3 times. And then you go toe touch 3 times. Okay. All right, ready? 5, 6, 7. Up on 1, hold 3. Oh, sorry. Okay, so literally you break down every single motion, skill and jump, individually 3 times of each one. You put an 8-count track on once they know it. They do it all the way till they go back to hurdlers, arms only, and then it goes hurdler jump off the ground, and then it does hurdlers, right, then left. Okay, so you can play a whole 2-minute, 30-second track. This takes like 16, 28 counts, okay, of it. All right, ready? 5, 6, 7. Hold on 1, hold 3, clean 5, 7. Hold on 1, hold 3, clean 5, 7. Up on 1, 3, clean 5, 7. Low go 1, down 3, clean 7. Up, down, clean 7. Up, down, clean. Now T jump only 1, 2, hit 4, 7. Up, 1, 2, hit 4, 7. One more 1, 3, 4. Off the ground, T jump 1, 2, hit, hold. Up, down, hit, hold, up, down, hit, and toe touch. 1, 2, snap, hold, up, down, hit, and 7. Last 1, 2, hit. Now you guys can see that took a whole 10, 15 seconds. Okay, but when you break it down like that, repetitively, practice after practice, your timing will get right. Okay, and if anything, it does not matter where their legs are in any of that. If they can do those first 4 motions right, it is going to reflect into your jump score. Okay, so no matter how the height, any of it, as long as your cone, your low cone, your T, and your landing, the 4 out of the 5 things the judges are looking for are good, you will be in the higher range of those jumps. Okay? All right, we're going to do the same thing, except I don't make them repeat the whole process again. We just do standing hurdler arms. So we'll go 1, 2, hit, 7. 1, 2, hit. Okay, so we just do that 3 times, and then you go off the ground 3 times, and then you go right leg 3 times, left leg 3 times. Okay? All right, here we go.
So this first,
Yeah.
and then you jump.
Yeah.
And then the actual.
Yes. All right, ready? 5, 6, 7. Up on 1, 2, 3, turn, 5, 7. Up on 1, down, hit, 5, 7. 1, 3, 4, 7. Up, 1, off the ground, 7. Up, 3, 4, 7. Up, 3, 4, 5. Right leg 7. 1, 3, hit, 5. Good. 7. 1, 3, hit, 7. Last one. 1, 3, hit, and left leg. 1, hit, 7. 2 more. 1, 3, hit, 7. Last one. 1, 3, hit. All right, we're getting close to the table. I'm getting nervous. But hey, give it up for her, Gilbert. I mean, she's on hardcore right now. She's looking real extended, so it's good. But again, like I said, once they can learn from the toe touch, then it goes right into that. Once they know the system, play that 8-count track, get through all those jumps within literally like 1 minute. Okay, that's in all these years of doing it, this is what I've learned works the most. Okay, so I'm just sharing what has been the most successful for me at this point of what I can get them to do the quickest. Okay? All right, moving on. You okay? You smarter? Okay, so next up. Okay, couple more drills. Okay, this one, just like we did the butterfly lifts on the ground, I watch it from the side. One more, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, hit. See how she really curls under? Okay, that's what you're looking for. We're not looking for this. That's pineapple. Okay, so there's a pineapple jump. Okay, and then there's a butterfly jump. Okay, so make sure you're paying attention to that because the kid will try to cheat it. All right, next up. Okay, let's do. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, go on your knees. All right, I also do this one a whole lot. This also is really good. It's really good for tuck drills too, but it's really good for jumps and being explosive, like explosive off the ground. So you're gonna go on 1, 2, 3, jump to your feet on 4, clean them up. Okay? So 5, 6, 7. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, up. Yeah, good. One more. Yeah, good. 5, 6, 7. Pick up 1, 2, 3, and up. Okay, so everybody see that? So knees to feet. It works on the explosion without having to be on their feet. Okay, it's understanding that lift concept and how to get their hips underneath them, and then standing quickly into that clean, just like when they land their jump clean. Okay. And obviously, preference on landing is up to you guys. I teach a slight bend stand, but that's just bend absorb. Okay, so a lot of people just snap straight to toe touch, it's fine too. All right, that's it. Let's do. Okay, you're gonna hit a squat position, so face it front, toes forwards in a T. Okay, we're gonna dip on 1. She's gonna toe touch from here. So dip 1, toe touch 2, land back in the squat on 3. Okay, ready? 5, 5, 6, 7. Dip 1, toe 2. Yeah, land back in squat. Okay, one more. Ready? 5, 6, 7. Dip 1, hit 2 down 3. It's hard, huh? Yeah. Okay. So then you're gonna feel this. Like the kids will feel it. Like it's really about getting their feet up and back. It kind of teaches them how to sit forwards and then come back down with the chest up. Okay. A lot of times you'll see kids come down and they're gonna drop their chest. That's not what you want because then it's gonna lead to a toe touch that goes forwards. Okay. So this one's really big on just keeping the chest up. All right. So let's do one more. Ready? 5, 6, 7. Dip 1, hit 2 down 3. Good. I know, it is, yeah, it's different. Okay, now let's do, okay, all right, we're gonna start here. All right, this one's for connected jumps. Okay, so you're gonna go 5, 6, 7, dip 1, toe touch 2, and then stand 3. Ready? 5, 5, 6, 7, down, 1, hit 2, 3. Yep. Okay, and so this one I do for connected timing a lot because what you'll see a lot of times is kids will hit something and then they'll come down and they'll try to go real fast or like their timing will be off. So what I'm looking for specifically when I do this is kids to not bounce their arms. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, down 1. Like go straight down. 5, 6, 7, down 1, hit 2. Okay, so what you'll see a lot is this. Okay, and then that's what you see in their jump too when they're doing it. So breaking it down here first and then practicing your 2 jumps from there. Okay, so let's just do practice just T arms real quick. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, hit 4, 5, hit 6, 7.
You don't want me to jump?
No, just do arms and then we'll add 3 T jumps. Okay, so we'll go 3 just arms, 3 T, 3 double jumps. Okay, so this is how I break down double jumps, just kind of like we broke down the single jumps, but adding it too. Are you ready? Ready? 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, up 1, 2, 3, hit 4, 5, hit 6, 7, up 1, 2, hit, 7, one more, 1, 2, hit, 7, off the ground, 2, hit, up, 3, hit, one more, 1, 3, hit, and toe touch, hit, 2 more, 3, hit, last one, got it, hit, okay, well they're going to be exhausted after it. lot of kids struggle with is just jumping in general. Now, I'm kind of annoyed because my panel mat is in the other building, or other room. So, okay. All of this is panel mat. Okay, so, all right, we'll revise here. Okay, so normally, yeah, well, someone got it. Okay, some other drills though that you can do without the mat. Obviously frog jumps. Okay, super good for jump drills, being explosive. Okay, just literally up and down, jumping as high as they can as possible. Okay. The other thing I have them do is a lot of tap squatting. Okay, from here, do a lot of that. Just get them on their toes, and then I want you to do. But if you had a spring floor, what I teach them is to punch the ground as hard as they can on the spring floor a few times so that they can feel like that solidness of where the ground is. And then I have them jump as high as they can on the spring floor, like bending and jumping up as high as possible. Sometimes I'll even stack mats and just have them jump up onto mats to get to the highest. When they get the panel mat, I'll show you a couple more drills for that. But that's definitely a good one. For just explosion and everything. And then I like to do so sometimes I'll take them with partner work. I'm just gonna do it with you. I'll have her go from here and she's gonna lean back and get a toe touch position. Ready? 5, 6, 7. Good. 1, 2, pitches. Yeah. Yep. And this one's good for just, hey, everybody partner up. We're gonna do 5 times each person. Lean back, come back down. Okay. Really teach them how to like rotate back, bring it back down. Okay. Sometimes kids just they don't know. They don't know what they're supposed to do with their body. Okay. They have no idea. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay. Alright, so back into just like an explosion. It involves a lot of plyometrics. Okay, so jumping. A lot of kids, they just aren't naturally off their toes. They're flat-footed. Okay, and they just don't understand how to jump at the highest point. But first, we're just gonna go toe taps. Okay, normally I do it for 1 minute. I'm just gonna make her do like 10 of them. Okay, but this is a really good one. I'm just teaching them how to be explosive, like off their toes individually. But you do that well. Good. You're good. And then we're gonna go up, down. Up, so both feet. It's easier on the spring floor, but this is a really good one to teach them quick punches, okay, on getting off the ground, okay? All right, the other thing I have them do is I have them T-jump up onto the mat. So just T-jump. Especially the littles, okay? You can stack them higher, like 2 to 3 panel mats. But little kids, they need this to understand how to jump and actually lift to get to a certain point, okay? Let's do one more. Good. Very good. Okay, we're gonna go off of the mat this time. So, oh, here's a good one. Let me show this one. Okay, so, all right. Okay, you're gonna put your hands on the panel mat and go left side. And straddle. Okay, she's gonna rotate her heels to the panel mat and land on her butt in the straddle. Okay, rotate them in. So you're gonna pick them up though. So you're gonna try to get your heels up here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was the idea though. But just roll it till your heels come to the top of the panel mat. It's a little small. I know. So here, and that's what you're gonna see. Okay, some people need a little bit more to lower to understand it. Yes. Okay, and then really understanding how to rotate those hips under. Okay, so let's do one more time. As they get better, they can go to the top, and then they'll start to crunch it faster. But this is a good one that I know, be careful. Normally on a spring floor, it's going to be a softer landing. Okay, so just right now. But that's a really good one to understand for kids how to crunch their hips and their body underneath. Yep.
Is it more of like a press rather than a hop?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just like in gymnastics. It's like going to a press. Yes. And so it takes a lot of
Because I know a lot of kids are gonna want to hop.
Yeah, they don't want to jump. And it's okay with your little ones if they do, because it's still teaching that roll under moment, which is really the main point of the drill. But the more control and strength, the better it's going to be, for sure. Okay, we're going to flip it back. All right, we're going to toe touch off forwards. Okay, you're going to jump forwards, just toe touch off. So I like to give elevated, staying on the mat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're just coming off of it. I like to give an elevated jump drill for a lot of things too, so that they understand, like jumping off of something, hitting the top, and then coming down. So it makes it higher, gives them a little bit more air time to actually work the skill, and then bring it down. We're going to do one more time backwards, make sure you lean back. You want to make this one's a little bit more dangerous, I'm not going to lie to you, but if you have talented kids that, you know, have good jumps, this will just help them push a little bit further on how to lean back in that toe touch. Yes, ma'am. Good. She does that well. Some kids you'll watch, they won't lean back, and what will happen is they'll come back down on the mat right on that edge. Okay, so if they're not leaning back, sometimes what I'll do is I'll put another mat they can lay on afterwards. So I'll literally go toe touch, fall to your back onto the like a pit mat. Yes, okay, and then just have them land and fall backwards so they can understand the concept of leaning back in the jump. Okay, the other thing, we don't have a pit mat here, but there's a great drill. So if you have your pit mat, you just have the athletes stand in front, they do their cone. When they do the toe touch to their back, land on the pit mat, but when you land on the pit mat, you basically want to hit that candlestick lay down position straight to your back. So stand in front of the pit mat, do the toe touch, and land in this on the pit mat. Okay, and it really teaches them how to basically rotate at the top, land, and then they can stand up afterwards. Okay, so if you do have a pit mat at your gym, I'd really recommend that drill because it's a really good one.
Would cheese mat also help?
You can do a cheese mat, a higher one. Yeah.
Sorry.
The biggest thing is it's a hard cheese mat. It involves a lot of impact landing here.
Yeah.
So if it is a hard cheese mat, I probably wouldn't do it on that. Or put a landing mat on top of it. Yeah. And then, all right, one more. Oh, okay, there's one more sitting drill that I missed earlier. Okay, sit in the pike. I'm going to use 3 offense. Okay, she's going to go both legs. It's going to go to here, to here, to here, back in. Okay, and you're alternating each of these. Okay, yep.
Both of my legs?
Yep, both legs. Okay, and you can use cones. Yep, and back through the microphone. Yep. I know what I haven't set you up great, but come back in. Yep, and back through. And do it one more set. And you can use cones, you can use whatever y'all have in your gym. But again, this is just working the strength, okay, in those legs, and then coming back. Alright? I don't know where we're at, but let's see if I have anything else on this. Make sure. greatest things to teach it old school and do jumps on flat surface, okay? Because there's nothing that's going to make them more explosive than learning off nothing that has bounce, okay? Once you put them on bounce, it's just going to be 10 times better. It's going to amplify the jump, okay? But don't be like afraid to use hard floor or whatever surface you have that's flat to work on jumps, okay? And then again, the trampoline. Like I can't emphasize that enough. Like I challenge you guys to go home and try to get your kids to do 5 toe dashes in a row. And out of a team of 30, there might be 3 that do it correctly. It will take a second for them to actually get it, okay? But learning how to hit the jump at the highest point, like the kids with trampolines at home probably can do it, but a lot of kids can't do it. And so I make them go through that learning process and then take it on the floor. And then don't be afraid to push your limits on connected jumps. Just because the score sheet says 2 jumps or 3 jumps, that doesn't mean that's how you have to train. Like we do up to 10 connected jumps when my teams train, but like understanding how to go down and hit and keep a rhythm of that each time really is going to make them better cheerleaders. Okay, so don't be afraid to practice more than just 3 jumps in a row, even though that's just all that's required on the score sheet. Yeah.
So the only
Just find it. Nope.
too crazy with it.
Nope.
And like all kinds of stuff.
No, because they probably don't even know how to push the way that the competitive trampoliners push. They probably only know how to push as high as that's going to take them, but either way, the rhythm of it is still going to teach them how to actually hit at the highest point.
But I didn't know. It's
You can
more
use
bouncy.
it. It is
and,
more
like,
bouncy,
yeah,
but you
no,
can use
didn't
that.
want it to be like,
Yeah. Or you could
where it'd be like too much. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're not working enough. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, maybe start with 3 to 5. You know what I mean? Just get them to do 3 in a row. But it's mainly just the trampoline is for learning that top moment, right? How to hit the jump at the top. A lot of people try to jump early, and then they don't hit their max height, and then they can't get back down. Okay, and it's all because of the timing of the jump, right? So using the trampoline, you can use a mini tramp too, a little bit too, to start with 3 to 5. But you could probably even use the air track. To be honest.
Straight, they grab
Like one of the stuff in the but they're not always
they're
all need to be close to
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
And it's cool.
Yes. Let's go to the side.
It's gonna be real loud.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 1. Oh, yeah, okay.
I was trying to explain it, she was like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, that's what I hope we have.
the same way. But that way she can roll back a little bit. You can also put a barrel, like a mat under it, and you can jump into it on your own, right, with a barrel mat. But sometimes harder exercises are a little bit, gives kids something like it is.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
camp?
Yeah.